Alright, so in this video we're going to be talking about something, once again, a little bit different, like the last video, because I think a lot of people enjoyed these more general commentaries as well. I got a lot of comments supporting me last time, and the video also did pretty well, so I'll be doing like a little bit more of these general type commentaries. Normally, like, most of the videos will still be like the older style, but I'll do some of these here and there as well. Anyways, in this video, I wanted to talk about something that's been bothering me personally a little bit, and it's been bothering a lot of people on Twitter. Lots of like creators have talked about this, lots of like my friends have been pretty annoyed about it, and you know, it's just been a pretty big topic of interest recently in the community. And this isn't actually Minecraft specific, this is actually related to a more general audience. So this video is actually about, as you've seen in the title, MrBeast. As many of you know, MrBeast is a very, very large creator. Just like a large creator. I mean, isn't he like, I think he's #1 in the entire world? I think he's the biggest creator in the entire world, which is absolutely insane. The biggest achievement literally ever, so that's pretty crazy. Basically, MrBeast has multiple channels. He doesn't just have one channel, he has many different channels. He has MrBeast Philanthropy, there's a couple other ones. Anyways, in this video we're going to be talking about his MrBeast Philanthropy channel. He basically gives people in need different things like shoes, food. I think in a recent video he helped like 1,000 people see. Anyways, these videos are really good. I think that, you know, obviously the intention is great. He does them for a good cause, and you know, he literally spends millions and millions of dollars to give people these resources that they don't have otherwise, which is just, he's like the real life Superman. Okay, it's great. In my opinion, MrBeast doesn't have like a bad bone in his body. I think he's genuinely a good person. I know a lot of people that give to charity have these like mixed intentions, and a lot of people just do it for reactions. And you know, there's certain people that have pretty questionable morals when they're doing stuff like this, and you can't really be sure to trust them. But I would argue that MrBeast is one of the rare people that you can undeniably trust with your money, and you can undeniably like put your faith in to do the right thing. Recently he made a video called giving 20,000 kids shoes or something like that. I'll put it on the screen right now. I'm sure most of you have seen it because, well, everyone watches MrBeast videos. I mean, not everyone, but a lot of people do. And this entire video's premise was basically how like we take things for granted, and we have like so many normalized issues that are so, you know, minute compared to these kids that are literally struggling, don't even have shoes. And it was a good video. I mean, it was a good video. A lot of people on Twitter were actually very mad about this, which is super interesting to me. I think it's fascinating how, I mean, people can find the negative in pretty much anything, especially on Twitter, which is undeniably a very questionable platform. There's always going to be people that hate on what people do, but I mean, the amount of people hating on MrBeast for this was absolutely insane. Like, it was crazy, dude. It was like hundreds of people just attacking him for making this video. And this game is over, but in the next game I'll talk about why. So essentially a bunch of people were hating on him, and this came to a shock to many people. I mean, obviously there's always going to be haters, and MrBeast has had a lot of haters in the past. You know, like, people are always going to say certain things and push certain opinions on different audiences. But in this video particularly, a lot of people were hating on him, and the reason that they were is because, well, they were essentially just saying that he is doing this for like revenue, and he's doing this for popularity and his own monetary gain, which is one of the most insane, absurd things I have ever seen in my entire life. And I can't believe what I was watching on Twitter. And there was like, it wasn't just like a couple people, there was like tweets with like 10,000 likes, like 15,000 likes, quote retweets of his own tweet, basically just saying that he was just doing this for his own gain. If you guys don't know how MrBeast funds these types of videos, he literally takes the money out of his own pocket and puts it back into his videos to help other people. Like, you know, he obviously has sponsorships, he has like different forms of income supporting him to help him do this stuff, but like all of the money that he makes goes back into these types of videos. And like the philanthropy thing is like something that he's made very high on his priority list. And he's made that very, very clear to a lot of different people. But still, I mean, there's these like people that are just talking bad about him and saying all these things, and I wanna elaborate on that a little bit more. It's really interesting to me how like people can kind of skew things. Like, any way they want to. But I don't really know. I think one really interesting part about this is I saw a tweet that basically said that there was nothing wrong with MrBeast when he was giving people money normally, but when he was doing it to people that are poor or below the income line, it was an issue. I thought this opinion was really interesting, and I noticed that there is actually some truth to this. When he's giving people that actually need the money the same resources, they seem to get a lot more upset. And I feel like there's some sort of psychological idea where a lot of people feel like the people that don't have as much money are like, I don't know, they're just like looked down upon in the way where like we have to like treat them as pets or something. And it's like a really weird ideology, because like there's no difference in him giving money to people that don't need it and people that do. And in fact, like him giving people money that need it is like an even better alternative. So there was also a tweet that basically said, people praising things like this good guy MrBeast ignore the reality that he makes profit from these types of videos. This isn't really charity. And MrBeast actually responded to this comment, which I really liked, because normally he doesn't respond to a lot of hate comments, because, you know, obviously a lot of times it's just not worth like responding to these people, because, you know, they just want a reaction. But he actually did respond to this one. No hate, you probably just haven't seen this channel, but it actually is a charity, and I obviously don't profit from it. 100% of all revenue from MrBeast Philanthropy goes towards running my food banks and helping ease human suffering. And since inception, I've personally put in millions into Beast Philanthropy. That's the whole point, make content around helping people to generate more money to help more people. Now, I know this video is kind of like going in circles a little bit, but I guess I'll wrap it up with one important comment that I think I want to talk about, one opinion that I want to spread. I completely understand that the intention of helping other people out and doing good deeds shouldn't be for the intent of growing on a platform or doing it to get recognition, but I think people forget that everyone doesn't have this mentality. A lot of times helping people and then putting them into videos can be with the intention of actually just spreading awareness for that cause, or, you know, promoting more people to help them. And I think a lot of people forget that everyone doesn't have like the worst intentions possible when these things are happening. There are people in the world that have good intentions, and everyone isn't always super money hungry. I mean, I feel like bad people in society have been so normalized, especially online, that we forget that there are people that just want to help. And I don't think that making videos like these are inherently bad. I think that the idea of them being, you know, for the wrong reasons have been normalized so much that we forget that these videos aren't inherently bad. A lot of people have been exposed for doing these videos and then having negative associations with them. So people assume that, oh my god, this guy's making a video on giving people money, he must be a bad person, because, you know, how dare you publicize this? You know, there's no way this could be for the right reasons. I think it's good to spread awareness about these issues, especially in a way that doesn't actually help you as much as it helps them. Anyways, that's just kind of how I feel about it. I don't know, this was more of a general topic, but I wanted to talk about it anyways, because it just personally bothers me a lot. I'm very involved in charity myself. I don't talk about it because, once again, my intention isn't to, you know, have any gain off of it, but I am pretty involved with charity, and I think that like seeing this stuff kind of hurts personally as well, because I wonder like what people would think of me if I also talked about it. But anyways, I don't know, that's how I feel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, comment MrBeast, and I'm gonna heart every single comment that says MrBeast. With that being said, have a great day and peace out. Bye.